Purchase your tracks today.
Know the people been waiting for a minute for something authentic. Came in the truth and bossed in it. Made niggas regroup. Had to shed light on a false image. ISUPK whole court. Now who the fuck won scrimmage? 2 words for soft niggas. What is good riddance? Don't affiliate with feminine symptoms. I know you feel me, nigga. This a death threat to hip hop. You don't stop that weak shit, I'ma mix your lean with some Grimlock. When the last time you heard it this raw? What I wish for is when the earth inherited by the piss fall. We been to war, them the ones I'm taking risks for. Ain't got no picks or no cards to hold. Holy angels watch my steps, them Glock guard my soul. Can't let them leave my body cold. I know you feel me, nigga. Let the wicked weep and the meek prevail. God never been 50-50. I should now awake to sleep a cell. Let the righteous cry, silence the pretender. A rebel without a cause, as long as I remember. Not taking the kingdom, the only thing on my agenda. Can't avoid me, nigga. Middle finger to the ones that try to destroy me. Revenge of beauty, I'm a beast. I told that bitch she can't eat, let she join me for dinner. My God ain't got no regard for a sinner. One call fall on them like timber. I know you feel me, nigga. In the eyes of terror, I stand still. Go to work for the colony, bring it back to the anthill. Plus everything I drop heavy as an anvil. Show you how to stand like a man in this damn field. I know you feel me, nigga. Fucking quality, it gotta be one man win and the rest lose. Wave devastator, I'm calculating my next move. ISUPK will real niggas seek refuge. Body shots for pause, that'll get you bruised. My niggas whole ranker, check your little attitude. I came to fuck up your move on your little holiday like I'm Mr. Scrooge. Resurrected from the grave, walking from the fall. Visions in my eyes, gripping the mic, screaming God bless the underdog. Down by the letter, and live by that protocol. Walk by faith, not by sight. Ain't no hope for getting struggles. Life like some war, resist or get pulled into a world that never left you. I will endure. Election will be sure, correction will be swift. No Will Smith, but I am legend. What else would you call the killer of deception? A leader got soldiers on post in every direction. On gold like a German shepherd. Young and a restless, wear honor like a diamond necklace. I know you feel me, nigga.
Purchase your tracks today.
Test 1, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. The Lord said, confession good for the soul. So right now,
all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. And shot call. To be known with them niggas letting shots off. Either that or the right hand to the top dog. Funny how we see vanity, not the lives lost. Can't be focused on the life that's hopeless. Out there pumping, not knowing the Lord will kill you for that hocus pocus. Used to roll with niggas that cook dope with weaponry. Same ones claim they love you. I had your life in jeopardy. And I know my mother wants success for me. But that G should take a girl straight to ecstasy. Remember running with bruh, even though we did the wrong thing. My life would been a lot different if I fell up under Rob's wing. was too sincere for a wicked game. Shame the Lord's name, now we afflicted with pain. All I ever wanted was to be respected by stand-up niggas, not knowing that them handcuffs custom made the face. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. I ain't lying, I was close to dying. Knew I wanted to live, but I wasn't trying. I was defiant, not knowing that this ain't how we live. This just how they design it. Cause when you in them streets, you get more endemic. They don't tell you gonna be on papers and on restrictions. My father said a hard head to make a soft ass. I didn't care, I wanted fear when I walked past. In a place where a black man's blood is cheap, I thank the Lord for the day I was on Lake Street. Pissing in the cup, back and forth to court. Found a DC school, I swear it felt like I cried on that fucking porch. The Lord said, my sheep, they ain't hear my voice. Asked me why I'm UPK, I told them I ain't have a choice. They said God ain't 50-50 and what's gonna come to pass. The Lord called me out the world and that's not really fast. All I wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. Go ahead. All I wanted was to be a gangster. ISUPK until it hit the fan. I want power and a throne, nigga, fuck them grams. All I wanted was to be a gangster, but I was real as a righteous man. And now got the upper hand, gotta promote this brand. Correct whole multitudes until they all understand. If I can't get that crown, Lord, then put me in the hands of someone more mighty make me this hit man. Reminiscing on the pain that was felt. Shit, I was in the jail. Shit, I needed help. But Twan was locked up and the judge put man on the shelf. Had me crying cause it felt like I was left by myself. All I wanted was to impress niggas with my grinding. Now I ain't trying to prove shit to nobody but Muhammad. Cause most these niggas lie, pump smoke. One time for the most high, he made me a cutthroat. Cause all I ever wanted was to smash my opponents. Stacking cash, not knowing it wouldn't last. Dear God, I hope you accept my atonement. Cause all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster.
Testing.
Shalom, Israel. We're the ISUPK, start off 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. We're under commanding General Yohana, where we teach blacks, Hispanics, Native Indians make up the 12 tribes of Israel. We start off in 1969, where we are not affiliated with any other church, any other fake groups or religions out there in the world, you know. We are the 12 tribes of Israel under commanding General Yohana, the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. And we're teaching the Sabbath service class here in Greenville, South Carolina. Officer Kazak Chpt is the high priest. And we got Officer Nayar over there in the second high priest. Second priest, Swaki. We want to go, what, Genesis 49? We got the people in the chat.
So we got Princess Nazam Anna checking in from New Orleans, Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
And we got Trooper Ragash Yala checking in from he didn't say what city he was checking in. We said he was checking in.
Right.
We got Princess Kayalba checking in from Greenville, South Carolina.
Right.
We got Sister Panayan, she checking in from Greenville as well.
Got it.
We got Sister Azaria checking in from said she checking in from South Carolina's Almabad.
Right. Let's clap it up. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai Barak Thumb to all my brothers. Yahweh Shema Thumb by Shem Yahweh Shai to my sisters. We're gonna talk about Genesis. We're gonna read Hebrew and 7 verses of English in Genesis 49, where we're talking about, like we talked about last night in Lashwan Kodak's class, and the 12 tribes of Israel. We good?
Okay.
Mab Shabbat. Blow the horn.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. Scrolls. Sarwapanya Apyam, which means turn and face the east. The Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemaya. Wadash. Ayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malach Wavka. Baba'ah. Atazaya. Ayah. Aisha. Barataza,
Barataza,
Kawa,
Kawa,
Aya,
Aya,
Shemaiah,
Shemaiah,
Thun,
Thun,
Nawa,
Nawa,
Nakam,
Come,
Call,
Call,
Yuwam,
Yuwam,
Wastalaki now,
Wastalaki now,
Kawawaki now,
Wastalaki now,
Wasalaki now,
Wastalaki now,
Kawawaki now,
Wastalaki now,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Kabayanawa,
Ayinawa,
Anasayawan,
Ayawan,
Abal,
Abal,
Awashayanawa,
Awashayinawa,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Right,
Right,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Laka,
Laka,
Amalakwa,
Amalakwa,
Wahala,
Allah,
Wahapaparat,
Apar,
La'awalayam,
Abiyam,
Aman.
Aman.
What we said in Hebrew, we said in English. Our Father,
Our Father,
which art in heaven,
which art in heaven,
hallowed be thy name.
hallowed be thy name.
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
thy kingdom
thy
come,
kingdom
thy
come,
will be
thy
done
will be done
in earth
in earth
as it is in
as
heaven.
it is in heaven.
Give us this
Give
day
us this day
our daily
our
bread.
daily bread.
Give us our debts.
Give us our
We
debts.
give our debt to
Give
us.
our debts.
Lead us not
Lead us not
into temptation,
temptation,
but deliver us
deliver
from evil.
from evil.
Thine is the
Thine
kingdom,
is the kingdom,
the power,
power,
and the glory,
and glory,
ever.
forever.
So be it.
So be
Bless Israel. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Washim Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Barakanawa,
Barakanawa,
Washarala,
Washarala,
Wayah,
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 Saparia,
Sapar,
Washim,
Washim,
Yahushai,
Yahushai,
Wada,
the water,
Aman.
Aman.
When we said in Hebrew, we said in English, Yahweh, in the name of Yahushai,
Yahweh, name Yahushai,
bless us,
bless us,
and Israel,
and Israel,
and the school,
and the school,
in the name,
in the name
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it.
Psalms 121. Asha'ah,
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Ahariya,
Ahariya,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Yaba'ah,
Yaba'ah,
Azaria,
Azariah,
Azaria,
Azariah,
Ma'ayin,
Ma'ayin,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ashah,
Ashah,
Shemayim,
Shemayim,
Baratazah,
Barakazah,
Ayatan,
Ayatan,
Amawat,
Amawat,
Regalyaka,
Regalyaka,
Ayanawam,
Ayanawam,
Shamarka,
Shamar,
Anala'ah,
Alala'ah,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Ayashan,
Ayashan,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Asherala,
Asherala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Zalka,
Zalka,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Yamyanka,
Yamyanka,
Yamamam,
Yamamam,
Ashamat,
Ashamat,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yakaka,
Yakaka,
Ayarak,
Rayra,
Alayala,
Layla,
Hawa,
Yahweh,
Shamarka,
Shamar,
Bakal Rai,
Kalra,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Afnapashka,
Atapashka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Raza'aka,
Atapashka,
Mabawaka,
Ma'at,
Ma'ata,
Ma'at,
Wa'ai,
Ma'at,
Iwalam.
Awalam.
So we said in Hebrew, we said in English, I lift up mine eyes
Lift up my eyes
to the
to the
hills,
hills.
from which cometh my help.
Always come with my
Help
help.
come from the Lord,
Help come from the
which
Lord.
made heaven and earth.
Made heaven and
He
earth.
will not suffer thy foot to be
Do not
moved.
suffer thy foot
He
to
will
be
not, he that keepeth
He
thee
that keepeth
will
thee
not
will
slumber.
not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Israel
keepeth
will
Israel.
neither slumber nor sleep.
neither slumber nor
The
sleep.
Lord is thy
The
keeper.
Lord is thy
The
keeper.
Lord is shade upon thy right hand.
Sit upon thy
The
right hand.
sun shall not smite thee by
Day
day,
not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by
The
night.
Lord shall preserve
The
thee
Lord shall
from
preserve
all
from
evil.
all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Preserve thy
The
soul.
Lord shall preserve thy going
The Lord
out
shall preserve thy
and
going
thy
out
coming in,
and thy
from
coming
this
in.
time forth,
This time
even
forth,
forevermore.
even forevermore.
Psalms 83. Alahayam,
Alahayim,
Adamiyah,
Adamiyah,
Laka,
Laka,
Aldakarash,
Zakarash,
Wa'al,
Wa'al,
Ashikwat,
Ashikwat,
all,
all,
Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Awabatyaka,
Awabadi,
Yahama,
Hamad,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Amaka,
Amaka,
Yarmawa,
Yarmawa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayatha,
Wayatha,
Yatazawa,
Yatazawa,
Altavawanyaka,
Awani,
Armawa,
Amwa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakakidam,
Wanakaki,
Magiya,
Magiyah,
Wala'ah,
Alaa,
Yakazar,
Yakazah,
Sham,
Sham,
Yashurala,
Sharala,
Iwada,
Awada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Natazawa,
Sawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakadwa,
Kadu,
Alyaka,
Ayuk,
Bariyat,
Mariah,
Yakarwatwa,
Yakawatwa,
Alhalia,
Ahawiyah,
Alwa,
Alwa,
Wa, Ashemad,
Shema,
Alhayam,
Alahayim,
Mawaba,
Awaba,
Wahagariam,
Gari,
Dubal,
Ball,
Wamawan,
Yawan,
Wamalak,
Yamalak,
Alashat,
Palashat,
Anya Shapika,
Amishak,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gamashawar,
Gamashawar,
Malawa,
Malawa,
Aimai,
Aimai,
Ayuwa,
Yanwa,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Abadi Lawat,
Bani Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Maham,
Gamadian,
Madi,
Kasaya,
Kasiyah,
Sara'ah,
Sara'ah,
Kabadia,
Kabadi,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Nakwashwan,
Nakwashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan,
Ayan,
Na'ara,
Na'ara,
Ayuwa,
Ayuwa,
Daman,
Daman,
Nadama,
Nadama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamba,
Nada,
Yada,
Yamawa,
Yamawa,
Arab,
Arab,
Wakasabak,
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 Wakatazal,
Wakatazal,
Man'ad,
Man'ad,
Kala Sayakamwa,
Kamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Armawa,
Armawa,
Nashara Shah,
Sarashat,
Lanawa,
Malawa,
Af,
Ah,
Na'awaf,
Na'awaf,
Allahayam,
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 Shayatamwa,
Ayatamwa,
Kagalya Galah,
Kagaya,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Rakwa,
Aqua,
Kaash,
Ka'at,
Baba Ari Ara,
Irai,
Wa'ah, Wakalaba, Balahat, Ahorium, Khan, Daradakma, Basarika, Wabasab, Wapaka, Dabahalam, Malaa, Baniham, Walawan, Wayapakwashwa, Shamka, Yahawa, the Bashwa, Waya, Bahalwa, Ayai, Waya, Perwa, Waya, Iberwa, Waya, Awai, Waya, Yata, Shamka, Yahawa, Labadia, Aliwan, Alkol, Arataza. Keep not thy silence. O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. Be not still. O Yahweh. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult. For they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacle of Edom, the Israelites, Moab, Agarites, Baal, Ammon, Amalek, the Philistines, inhabitants of Tyre. You also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them, to the Midianites, as is Assyria, and the Jabin, and the brook Kasar, which perished indoors. They become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red, like Ziab. Yeah, all the princes of Zabah, and Zamuna, who said, come, let us take to ourselves the house of God in possession. Oh my Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as a stumble before the wind, as the fire that burneth the wood, and the flame that set the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. Make them afraid with thy storm. Fill thy faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know the vow, whose name alone is Yahweh, the Most High. All the earth. The blessings. Barakatah Yahweh. Why Yahweh Shah? Wamayakala. Wa Alahayam. Matasabaya. Alawak Yahana. Halawayam. Hastorariam. Wakwatazayam. Hakayayam. Wakahawakyam. Yahweh. Washem. Yahushai. The water. Amen. Bless you, Yahweh. And Yahushai. And Michael. And the angel. The man in General Yohanan. The general. Captain. Officer. Troopers. Sisters. Yahweh. In the name of Yahushai. Thank you. So be it. Sorry. Scrolls down. Blow the horn. Good. Yeshabium means all to be seated. Okay. All right. Where we at now, Yar?
Genesis 49.
Yes, read. Give me 7 verses. Genesis 49, right? In the Hebrew, right? You gonna give me 7 more verses in English? All right. Whenever you're ready.
On that verse 1.
Verse 1, yes. Verse 1. Talking about the prophecies of when the Most High given Israel, all about the sons of Israel, right? Go ahead. This is how you know you 12 tribes of Israel. Go ahead.
Okay. This is Genesis chapter 49, verse 1 in the Hebrew. Waya Korah, Ya'ai Kwa, Ao, Baniyawa, Waya Amar, Ha'a Sapawa, Wa'a Gaya. It's like Wa'a Gadai.
Just take your time, read it one at a time.
Okay.
Wa'a
Wa'a
Gayada.
Gayada. Lakom. Ath. Ashor. Yaquara. Atacom. Ba'a Karai Ya. Haya Mayum. Verse 2. Hakwa Batazawa. Washa Ma'ai Wa. Baniya. Ya'ai Kwa. Washa Ma'ai Wa. All. Yasharala. Ama. Abba Yakum. Verse 3. Wa'a. It's like Ra'a Waban.
What's that mean?
Raw bun.
Remember that one?
Okay.
Ra'a Waban. Whose that name is that?
Reuben.
Reuben. That's right. Clap it up. That's right. Go ahead.
Bakarawa.
Bakaraya.
That's like Bakaraya.
Right.
In that short city. A thought.
Right.
Kakaya. Wara Ashaya. Awanai. Awanaya. Yathar. Sha'at. Wayathar.
Yeah.
Right here at the bottom. So Wayathar.
Okay.
Isaiah. Verse 4. Pakaz. Kamayam. Oh, the wa. It's like the wa. Oh, say that wrong again. The wa thar. Kaya. Ila ya. Masha kabat. It's like Masha kabaya. Abayak. Azah. Kalalat. Yatazah wa'ai. Allah. Verse 5. Shema. It's like Shemai wan. Wala wa. It's like Wala waya. Akayam. Kalaya. Kamasa. Makarata. It's like Makarata Yaham. Verse 6. Wasada. It's like Wasadam.
Yeah.
All. The ba. Napashia. Bakwa kalam. All. The cod. Kabadayam. I was like Kabadaya. Kaya. Ma'ai. That's like Ba'aquam.
Ba'apam.
Oh, it's like a Ba'ai Pum. It's like Haragawa. Ayash. Wamarata. It's like Waba Rataza Num. Ya Aikwa Rawa. Shawar. Verse 7.
Right.
Our war. A pum. Kaya. Isa.
Right.
I bara the yum. It's like I bara thumb. Kaya. Kwashata. A cow quam. Baya Aikwa. Wa'a para. Sorry. Wa'a paya tazam. by Yasharala.
That's it, sir.
That's it. All right. Give me what you got? 7 verses in English there. All right, go ahead.
Genesis 49. Okay. Genesis chapter 49, verse 1 in the English. And Jacob called unto his sons and said, gather yourselves together,
Right.
that I may tell you that which shall be befall you in the last days.
Yeah, what is he talking about here? Here you go. Use that. But which shall befall in the last days? What is he talking about here? What's Jacob talking about? Who's Jacob first of all, man?
Jacob is like if I may.
Mhm.
Jacob is the father, the forefather of Israel. So this got his name changed to Israel.
Right.
So it's talking about the 12 tribes of Israel.
Right. And then Jacob's dad was Isaac, right?
Come, come.
Because he made sure that he was selected properly through Abraham,
Come, come.
right? You know, to Isaac shall thy seed be called. The Lord had to designate that, and then of course he had Jacob.
Come, come.
Then you had to make sure Jacob supplanted Esau. You had to make sure all that happened. That makes sense.
Come, come.
We had to make sure that the right lineage come through. So Jacob was the progenitor of the what? Again, 12 tribes of Israel, right?
Come.
So he's saying, read that again. And Jacob said, call what?
And Jacob, and Jacob called unto his sons and
Right.
said, gather yourselves together.
Right. They come together, bro. It's 12 tribes of Israel. Y'all come together. They'll get ready to tell you something. Let's go ahead.
It's like I lost my place. Okay,
Right,
that I may tell you
Right.
that which shall befall you
Right.
in the last days.
Right.
Verse 2.
In the last days, what we like the last days befall you in the last days, meaning that what? Like, I'm gonna show you what your 12 tribes are gonna be, where they're gonna be situated, and all of that, and who would be the 12 tribes. And that keeps all of the nations, all these other Gawayams, these nations that try to be us. That you know what I'm saying? Like these Ashkenazi Jews over there in the lands right there that try to be us, they ain't us. What will befall you in the last days? So he's trying to let them know that in the end time of this all, when our kingdom get ready to get set up, this is what our 12 tribes are going to be doing, and who they will be called. What's Reuben, Rawaban, what's Simeon, right? Shamawan, Judah, Yahweh, what they're going to be doing and where they're going to be situated, right? So read
Verse 2.
right.
Gather yourselves together and hear, ye sons of Jacob,
Right.
and hearken unto Israel your father.
And do what now? What does that mean now, y'all? What does that mean, officer?
So it said,
So it almost sound like that gather yourself together again.
Come.
Isn't that, when we were at that?
come.
When he says gather yourselves together.
It's like, so it means like
Right.
it means listen to your forefather, like listen to your own kind, listen to the man above you,
Right.
the people, your leadership as far as
Right.
managing Johanna and so on and so forth.
That's right. And you got a lot of people that don't understand that. You're supposed to, that's good. Clap it up for us, officer. You're supposed to listen to the man above you, right? You said, Slack you, sir. I need to know this. And then we have breakdown scripture with General Mahayaman, right? And he tell us, you're actually listening then. When he's saying, gather yourself together in front of the TV, man, so you can understand what's getting ready to happen. So he'll be able to tell you these scripture breakdowns. That makes sense? It's like y'all gathering yourself together right now in Sabbath service, right? So he says, gather yourself together. Read that again.
Okay. Gather yourselves together and hear, ye sons of Jacob,
Right.
and hearken unto Israel your father.
Right. In Israel, right? Unto Israel your father. In other words, gather yourself together. It says, ye sons of, and Jacob called and said, ye sons. That's he's trying to tell all his sons, gather yourself together and listen up here. Always listen to the man above you. Don't try to do things on your own. You're going to always mess up. You're going to always do something screwed up. When you don't listen to the men above, you're going to always mess up. You think you are. You think you're an island. The Bible says no man is an island. You're going to have to be answering to somebody. right?
Right.
And that's the man above you. So go ahead.
Verse 3.
Yeah, he's going, and we talked about this in Lashwan Kodak's class last night, didn't we?
Okay.
Did we talk about this?
Okay.
We talked about the 12 tribes of Israel, did we not?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
Reuben,
Right,
thou art my firstborn,
right,
my might, and the beginning of my strength,
right,
the excellency of dignity,
right,
and the excellency of power.
right.
Verse 4. Unstable as water, thou shalt not excel.
Right, hold on a minute. Is that door locked?
Lies. I think Shard still.
Let me lock it. That's locked. Locked. Go ahead.
Verse 4.
Right,
Unstable as water,
right.
thou shalt not excel, because
Ooh, Reuben?
okay,
He's unstable as what?
as unstable as water.
Yeah. Reuben's unstable as water. Why? How is water unstable?
It's the only time water is unstable is when there's a whole lot of movement going on, whether it's ocean waves or little circles going on in the water.
Right. Well, water and it's unstable. Water is unstable because you can't really give it a shape.
Yeah, right. Okay.
It's just you put it in a box, it still ain't got no shape.
Yeah, that's what you mean.
It's just moving every damn way. Right?
Okay.
It's unstable as water. And if you take it out, where it's gonna be? It's like if I take a rock and carve it, it's got a shape to it.
Okay, that's what you mean.
Definitely. But not this water. That's Reuben. Rawaban, right?
Okay.
What did Reuben do? Why is he unstable? What did he do in his life? Reuben was the firstborn, wasn't he?
Right. Okay.
Says the firstborn. What did Reuben do? Reuben slept with his dad's concubine,
Okay,
one of his wives.
Good night.
You knew that, right?
Lies, I didn't even know that.
Well, that's what it was.
Good night.
Okay, well, read it.
Okay.
Finish reading.
Unstable as water,
Right.
thou shalt not excel, because thou wentest up to thy father's bed.
Oh, Lord, we know what that means.
Good night.
You went up. That means you went to his father's bed, right?
Okay.
That makes sense. Then what?
Then defoulest thou it. He went up to my couch. Good night.
He went up to my couch. He didn't even stop, man. He just went up to the couch and he want him a piece.
Yes.
And got him a piece of somebody else's woman. Now, come on now, bro. But that's what it's trying to say. That's what happened to Reuben, man. That's what happened. That was his. Well, he was, right? Unstable as water, man. Kind of wondering, like, well, what's going on here? He's unstable, right? Thou shalt not excel. So Reuben didn't. Reuben was Rawawaban, one of the what you would call it an Indian, right? He's Seminole Indian, right? He wouldn't excel. That's what it says, because thou wentest up to thy father's bed. Now. So he had a little curse on it, All right, go ahead, finish reading. Y'all, you understand that though, right?
Okay.
All right. Hey, Bert, got to. Okay.
Verse 5. Simeon and Levi are brethren.
Right.
Instruments of cruelty are in their habitation.
Yeah, Simeon. Who is Simeon? Shamawan and Levi.
Dominican.
Levi, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Haitians, right?
Okay.
Right?
Simeons are the
Dominicans, the so-called Dominicans.
Yeah, Levi
Okay.
and Simeon. Yeah, Haitians and Dominicans. That's I've been to the island. They kind of like put together like Dominican is a big old island. Then Levi is right next to him, right?
Okay.
And Levi, Simeon were brothers, man. One speaks what?
They speak
Spanish. Others speak
and it's like, don't they speak like English?
French.
Yeah.
Because of who ruled them, you know.
Okay.
And you know, when you think about their nations, man, right now I found out when I was over there, Simeon, you know, those black people, man, they look just like me.
Okay.
I talked to them, you know, they speak a lot of English, Spanish too. And it said they can't even go to their own lands and fish off of them. Now, how is that? All this ocean, right? And then, of course, you got Levi, man. They try to come over in our nation right here. I mean, an American nation. Our people try to come over here in this nation here. Our own people can't even be inhabitants here. You know, Simeon, Levi, they pushed them back, right?
Okay.
Over here. And then, you remember that time when they had them, they were on horses trying to whip them and all that stuff like that. You remember that?
Okay.
That's wrong, man. That's wrong what happened, you know. But they're gonna have in their habitations instruments of cruelty. That means they're gonna always have problems like that. Right? They're gonna have Esau on their back, right?
Okay.
Always. All right, go ahead. Read verse 6. Well, yeah.
Verse 6. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 6. O my soul, come not thou into their secret, unto their assembly. Mine honor, be not thou united. Be not thou united. For in their anger they slew a man, and in their self will they dig down as a wall.
Wow. Simeon and Levi. Oh my soul, come not down to their secret, man.
Read verse 7, sir.
Yeah, verse 7.
Come. Verse 7. Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel.
You see that right there? You're going to divide them. To this very day, I do know that. Okay. I was in Punta over there, right? Getting ready to head to I was in Dominican Republic, right? That's what Simeon is. And they right next door, and they are divided as they can be. You know what I'm saying? Scattered as they can be in Israel. They were divided, man, because they sitting over there. As a matter of fact, when I went over there, this is no lie. When I went over there, I said, hey, where is, I think it's State Route 3 that goes up there. I was on vacation, you know, vacaciones in Spanish, you know, and I'm sitting over there chilling. They say, oh, man, yeah, you don't want to go over there. I said, why, man? I'm saying to myself, you know, they don't know that that's their brother. But they were simply divided in their actions. They didn't like each other. I mean, that's a serious thing going on over there. Just as our brother, the Lord is trying to tell you what happened. That's why I guess when these brothers was back there listening to Jacob, their father, said, sons, they ain't gonna believe what's gonna happen to them in the last days. Now, not at that time. I guess they were kind of working together, but at that time they were cool. But the Lord said, in the last days, this is gonna happen to you, right? See, all right. Go to verse 8. Just keep reading on right there, right?
Okay, verse 8.
Lock.
I think they're doing a lot, sir. I think he's locked.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Imagine. Nice problem. All right. You shop him. All right. Continue on.
Okay. Verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. Like verse 9.
Where we at? Judah? Who was Judah?
That's the Negro.
Talking about us now, right?
Okay.
Talking about I know I'm Judah, Yahweh, right? Read that again.
Okay.
Yeah, we got any questions in the chat there? Yeah,
Sir, we had a comment.
got a comment? What comment say?
So say no cowards sim, no cowards mims. He just say truff. That's all he said.
What?
That's what it said. Truff. That's all he said.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we went through some times back then, man, and this was Jacob telling about his sons, man. That's who we are. That's how you know we're the 12 tribes of Israel. That's really what we're reading about, right? So these other nations, they don't have this for their lineage to read, man. All they can read is Humpty Dumpty, and what else? Had a great fall.
All right.
And what else? What's some other little craziness that they got over there?
Green eggs and ham.
Green eggs and ham. That's all they can read. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, you know, they got stuff that ain't, you know, that's their fairy tales. When I first read this stuff, like, what the hell that got to do with me?
Right.
And you think you're gonna pay like $1,000 for your child to go to school, and they're gonna read them and feed them this mess?
Okay.
You know, hey, give me some Bible up in here.
Right.
You know, give us a, you know, This is why we got to get out of this America, man. This place that's destined for Babylon falling. That's why those fires over there going over there right now. You know, you seen that? You seen the fires, man? I mean, that fire went down a hill and go up a hill, and when it hit, that seemed like that the angels just blow that fire even more. You know, and these people had their life in that hill, thinking they got all this water, and yet they can't put it out with the fire. Can't put the fire out with all that water. That makes sense. Hell no. It's messed up, man. What we got? Do that again. Read for me again.
Verse 8.
Right.
Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Oh, okay.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies.
Go ahead. Explain that. Explain that, bro.
So say,
Go ahead.
so say thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies.
Right.
So we all know, you know, we was one of those tribes who was done dirty by Esau. You understand? Esau done did a number on us. You understand?
Right.
And then not even just Esau, but all these other nations that had us as slaves.
Mm-hmm.
So you know, the Lord, He's gonna be able to give us that that power or have that authority over our enemies. So we're gonna be able to have our foot on our enemies' necks because of what they did to the 12 tribes of Israel, or what they did to the so-called Negroes.
Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies, right?
Okay.
Finish reading.
Thy father's children shall bow down before thee.
Right.
All right, verse 9. Judah is a lion's whelp.
Right.
From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stood down.
In other words, Judah is lion. You know when a lion wept? Like he's getting ready to hunt his prey.
Yeah,
like you make that little crazy noise. Hey man, it'll scare you, man. You go in them zoo, you hear a lion weeping, that whelp, you know. He's praying. He's getting ready to pray, right? Judah is a lion's what?
It's a lion's whelp. See it
from the prey.
My son, thou art going up. He stood down. He couched as a lion and as an old lion.
Yeah, wisdom, smart lion too. Right.
Who shall rouse him up?
Yeah, who want to mess with Judah?
I hope not.
You know, Judah ain't no diplomatic person necessarily. Judah is, you know, that's how we always been, man. And that's what this is saying, you know, he's a lion's whelp. Don't fool with Judah, man. You know, that's why we wear that Judah crown on us, man, a lot. That's with Judah, boy. You see that, man, they know right away. They ain't bull jobbing around, right? Go ahead. Where you at? Verse 10?
Okay.
Yeah, where we started? Verse okay. I got you.
Verse 10.
Right.
The Chpt
Scepter.
The scepter.
The scepter. What's a scepter?
Not sure.
I'm gonna tell you, kid. Go ahead and read. I'll show you what a scepter is. Go ahead.
The scepter shall not depart from Judah,
Mm-hmm.
nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh comes, and unto him shall the gathering of people be.
All right, let's go back. What is Judah? David was part of Judah.
Okay.
So what was David? What was Solomon? So the scepter, that means they were kings.
Kings, okay. Yeah,
their leadership, their kingdom, their kingship. Christ was from the tribe of what?
Tribe of Judah.
Yahweh, that's right. Let's clap it up for Yahweh Shai, man. Rakatha Yahweh Shai. Rakatha Yahweh Shai. And so a scepter is like, if I ain't gonna this is a cup, but you know, scepter is like you got the king scepter that you wear like this, and then you grant person to come on in here. Because you know, you remember, like if the king say, "Now leave him out there," he walk, hey man, they're gonna cut his head off. I don't know where that sword is. That sword right there. Yeah, his scepter was his power. That's what that meant. That was an authority, man. Okay, that's what that really is, right? You know what I'm saying? So you better pay attention. That scepter, that leadership gonna always been Judah. Right here in America, who's leading out really pretty much? Judah. Commander General Yohana, of course, through mostly, but you know, Commander General Yohana is actually Benjamin, really. But the scepter, that Judah, that understanding, Judah, pretty much in America, it's always been the black man leading.
That's why we the first tribe,
right.
The first tribe.
Yeah, but Judah Benjamin Levi, right there. But that's because Judah Benjamin Levi is the one that stayed behind and did not abandon their posts at that time. The 12 other tribes went off to Greece. Right, that's pretty much what that is. But Judah is just that means that through the tribe of Christ, not tribe of Christ, through the kingship of David, then Solomon, and of course Christ, is saying that they were Judah, Yahweh. That's what it's really saying. Okay, and you know, you look at Judah nowadays, we fit this description. That's what I'm saying. Our leadership is still there, man. Okay, in that sense. Of course, Commander Johnny Hollis, Benjamin, West Indies. But we're all black people up in there, man. That's the point. But that's just trying to say that this is trying to tell you the organization, the 12 tribes, and how they be, how they feel, how we'll be a lion, how the Benjamin, the West Indies, how they would do, you know, that wolf, right? And Levi, the Dices, of Simeon with the axe, you know, and the sailors were Guatemalan and Panama, Zebulon, stuff like that, and Ephraim, Puerto Rico, so goat, and of course Cubans, and Manasseh, Gad, and all them. Of course, you had Issachar, strong worker back there, right? Oh. That's what they're saying. Okay, go ahead, verse 11.
Verse 11, binding his fowl unto thy vine.
His foal.
His foals, like binding his foal unto thy vine.
Yeah.
It's like unto the vine, and his asses coat unto the choice vine. He washed his garments in wine, and his clothes in the blood of grapes. Verse 12.
Yeah, what you know, that's binding his foal that until the vines. That means he's, you know, taking his foal, his that foal is like a what is that? That's a small horse, small animal. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And he's taking them and tying them to the vine, right?
Okay.
Like a colt or something like that. Yeah. That word, let's see. It's an ass. It's a male ass. Okay. That's what it is. Okay. It's like an ass or a goat, right? Just like a male jackass or something like that. You know, the sense of, and when you saying his foal, you know, sense of bearing a burden, raising or bearing a burden. Okay. That's what that represented. Binding a foal unto the vine. Okay. All right. And his ass coat. That's what it's saying, until his choice vine, right? And he washed his garments in wine and his clothes to the blood of grapes. And you know, this guy was he's selected about how he do things, you know, just kind of like cool, chill, choice. I mean, he ain't gonna wash his clothes in some nasty creek.
Right.
Anyway, man, go ahead. Verse 12.
Verse 12.
Yeah.
His eyes shall be red with wine.
Right.
And his teeth white with milk.
Now he's talking about right there. Now you know Christ. There was a prophecy in there where Christ's eyes were his eyes were red with wine. That's how you know our people, man. It's okay to drink the choice, beautiful grapes of wine, man. And that's what Christ was. Christ, his eyes was red with wine, right? And his teeth white with milk. That's a prophecy also of Christ, saying that this is what Christ is going to be at. Christ of the tribe of Judah. That's it. This is it right here. This is a good precept for that, right? That makes sense. All right. Let me see here. Hold a minute. All right. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold a minute. Wait a minute. Okay. Read, give me Revelation 19 and 12.
Okay.
Right. Read that. It's talking about Christ. Going to describe Christ, right?
Okay.
Okay. To read verse, we're going to match that precept, what we just read.
Okay.
Go ahead and give me Revelation 19 and 11. Go ahead.
Revelation chapter 19, verse 11. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called fruitful and true.
Faithful.
That's like faithful and true.
Right.
And righteousness he do judge and make war.
That's Christ, right? I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's trying to tell him the prophecies of Christ, right? I fell on in worship, man, because he saw I am Christ, a fellow servant, right? Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 12.
Right.
His eyes were a flame of fire.
His eyes, see that right there? That's what we just read. Remember, his eyes should be red as wine. His eyes will flame of fire. See, go ahead, read.
And on his head were many crowns.
Right.
And he had a name written that no man knew,
right,
but he himself.
Right. See that right there? So, and he even says right here, read verse 15.
Okay.
Right.
Verse 15. And out his mouth goeth a sharp sword.
Yeah.
That with it he should smite the nation.
And that's what he's going to do. That's what he is doing. Go ahead.
And he shall rule them with a rod of iron.
Right. That's what's going to happen in the kingdom. Like, go ahead.
And he treadeth the winepress of the fierceness and wrath of the Almighty God.
Right. See that right there? And that's Christ. So this eyes red with wine, teeth, milk. You know, these are prophecies, man. Those prophecies match together, you know. But that's Christ. And this what it says he's going to be. Read verse 16. We'll leave that alone. Right.
And he have on his vesture.
Right.
And on his thigh,
right,
a name written.
Right.
King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
Right. Who, and that could only be who?
It's talking about
Christ.
Christ.
Right. Right.
Okay.
You see? So that matches that scripture we just read, didn't it?
Okay.
Yeah, read that scripture we just read again. Okay.
Verse 12. Right. His eyes shall be red with wine.
Right.
And his teeth white with milk.
Right. See that right there? So you're saying Christ, the tribe of Judah, Yahweh, is describing how he's going to be. I mean, what Judah is like, right? And Christ is, of course, under one of those tribes. Judah. That makes sense.
Con.
So that's the understanding there, right? Okay, where we at now?
We on verse 13, sir.
Verse 13.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Verse 13.
Right.
Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea.
Okay, good. Zebulon.
Okay.
Okay. Who's Zebulon? What tribe is that?
That's Guatemala to Panama.
Right, that's down there in middle America, right? Central America down in there. Look, when that ship dropped us off, man, it dropped us off all different isles, right? Zebulon, right? Go ahead.
Zebulun shall dwell at the haven of the sea,
Right.
and he shall be for an haven of ships.
Yeah.
And his borders shall be unto Zidon.
Zidon. That means like Zidon is like a coastal town, coastal city. So that's where Zebulon lived back then. You know what I'm saying? Zidon, right there on the coast over in Israel. If you look at your geography, but that's what Zebulon's like. They were basically ship makers, ship builders. And that's basically telling you what the 12 tribes of Israel, right? Issachar, go ahead.
Verse 14.
Right.
Issachar is a strong as couching down between two burdens.
Two burdens. Issachar, who is Issachar? Yashakakar. Who that?
That's Mexican, sir.
Strong, man. Right? Mexicans or you know, those people that live down in Mexico, right? They said that, and those are the names that they give them. That's where they're situated in Mexico, but they're really not Mexicans. They're what? They're Issachar. That's what our people need to know. These names were given according to the 12 tribes of Israel, Issachar, and then America just give them any kind of name, Mexicans and all this stuff, right? Right. That makes sense. What else?
Verse 15.
Right. Read.
And he saw that rest was good, and the land that was pleasant, and bowed his shoulder to bear.
Right.
And became a servant unto tributes, like
servant unto tribute. Okay, go ahead.
Verse 16.
Of course, Dan is, you know, we can skip it, but we're going to read it anyway. Dan was actually replaced with one of these other tribes. I'm not going to go over that, but read it anyway. Go ahead.
Verse 16. That Dan shall judge his people as one of the tribes of Israel.
Right.
Verse 17. Dan shall be a serpent by the way, and a adder in the path.
Right, like a snake in the path. Right.
Okay. That bite of his horse heel, so that his rider shall fall back forward.
Right, Dan.
Backward.
Dan was just I guess one of them tribes, but that was absorbed by one of the other tribes is what it is. You know, not sure what that is. I can't remember. Go ahead, verse 18.
Verse 18. I have waited for thy salvation, O Lord.
Right.
Verse 19.
Right.
Gad, a troop shall overcome him, but he shall overcome at last.
Who's Gad?
That's the
what is America
North
called?
American Indians.
That's North American Indian. Talk to me now, y'all. Go ahead. Gad.
You know, Gad is the North American Indian tribe that we
so-called
right. That we so ignorantly we celebrate the unaliving and the enslavement of the North American Indians. Every November we celebrate Thanksgiving,
right,
to disrespect the tribe of Gad. You understand?
Right.
And so that's who the tribe of Gad is. That's who we so-called. We love to celebrate that Thanksgiving holiday to dishonor our brothers and sisters who were unalived on that day. And that that was enslaved, and and the children whose heads was bashed against a stone.
Right.
You understand?
Damn.
Those are those
by Andrew Jackson, ain't it?
Right.
But what does it mean? A troop shall overcome them.
A troop shall overcome them.
Right. What does that mean? Who that? What you said it? I mean,
yeah, it's like a troop shall overcome him. I say no. That's what the tribe of Gad means. That they are like they troops, they warriors.
well, no, it said a troop shall overcome him. That means those tribes. Our tribe got overcome.
By
them troopers out there, right? By them same troopers that go out there and pushed them out there in the Trail of Tears and gave them blankets, man, and then the F troop came in there and took us over, man. Tribe of Gad, right? But they said, but he shall overcome at the last. The Lord said in the end, he's going to overcome that, right? Go ahead.
It says, but he shall overcome at last.
Right.
Verse 20. Out of Asher, his bread shall be fat, and he shall yield royal dainties.
Who is Asher? But we named the 12 tribes of Israel how they would be in the last days, and that's what Jacob is trying to say. This is what my sons. This is what you're going to be. This is what you're going to be living in your captivity. This is what you're going to be like. Go ahead.
That's the Colombia to Uruguay.
Uruguay.
Yeah,
Uruguay, wherever that is. Colombia, South America. It's like when they dropped us off in that curse in Deuteronomy 28:6, they dropped us off in a lot of these lands, and that's one of them. Colombia to Uruguay, right? And it says, out of Asher, what? What does it mean?
Out of Asher, his bread shall be fat.
Right. What does that mean? That means he's gonna have food.
Okay, yeah, that's
good. You know, that's really what this one is saying. His bread shall be fat. He gonna have something to eat. Go ahead. And he what?
That's like, and he shall yield. It's like, and he shall yield royal dainty.
Right. What does that mean?
I know what I deal with it.
What does royal is?
Royal is that they're like prince. They're like
right.
Something like a prince.
Right. Dainty is food. Okay. Royal delights.
Okay.
Just royal dainties, just delicacies.
Okay.
Things that your deliciousness,
like how we think pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster is a delicacy.
Yeah, but we don't want to say that. We just want to say these delights and delicacies. We just want to say because they knew the law, right? Yeah, so we just want to say that. I mean,
it's good, like the good steak, that wagyu. And,
right. Out of Asher, his bread shall be fat. In other words, he gonna have something good to eat, man. He gonna have the ribeye, delicate. He ain't gonna have a little rough cut piece of I don't know, the old goat that fell over or something, and he just killed the goat.
He gonna get he gonna get the Publix brand.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it said. Out of Asher, his bread should be fat, man. And he shall royal that. Because see, royalty, what did royalty eat? Anybody in the comment order? Royalty ate ribeyes and steaks.
Good lamb.
The good lambs, the choice. He ain't gonna give you of course, we ain't talking about no pork up in here because we don't eat that shit anyway. Like they talking about we eat cats and dogs. No, they ain't what they're talking about. The Asher just went down there and where do you live again? Colombia and Uruguay. The grapes. In other words, man, that area is fruitful with grapes and pomegranates and things like that.
Good exotic fruit.
They got all the good foods down there where he is in South America, in that area, right? Okay. You ever been down there? I ain't never been to South America, but I've been close to it in some of those islands down in there, right? Man, them people, they pomegranates, that big tangerines, shit. They just got everything down there, man. Anyway, that's what that's saying. He gonna eat good. All right, go ahead. Naphtali. We almost done here, right?
Verse 21. Naphtali is a hen let loose. He giveth goodly words.
Right. Naphtali is what tribe? Argentina to what? Chile? Down in Argentina, down in South America, that land down there in Chile, down in there. South America is more South America. Say he is a hind let loose. He giveth goodly words. Don't know too much about Naphtali, but that's what it's saying, right? Goodly words, like just just relaxing down there. Yaman, whatever they're doing down there, right? Go ahead, Joseph.
Verse 22. Joseph is a fruitful bowl.
Now Joseph ain't no tribe, so he was absorbed in what? Simeon,
Simeon,
and Levi. No, Manasseh and Ephraim.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Okay,
I think that's what Joseph is. Am I right? Yeah, I think that's what it is. That Joseph, who was his sons? Who was Joseph's son?
Oh man,
Joseph is a fruitful what? Bow, right? His sons were Manasseh, and Ephraim.
Yeah.
And then they made those grandsons actually the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay. Because Joseph, that's what happened, right? Read that again, verse 22.
Joseph is a fruitful bowl.
Right.
Even as fruitful bowl by as well.
Mm-hmm.
By a well, whose branches run over the wall.
Wow.
Dang.
So that means your branches, the branches run over the wall, man. They got the fruit down there. So it's just trying to tell you, but like I said, there's no real tribe of Joseph, man. But Manasseh is where Cubans, that's what it's saying. And the Puerto Ricans, that was Joseph's children. So that's those two were appointed. That's a whole nother story we can read about later. But that story was appointed. That story tells about how Joseph's son was named. The Manasseh and Ephraim was named as part of the 12 tribes instead of Joseph. Okay, go ahead, read.
Verse 23.
His children. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Verse 23.
Mm-hmm.
The archers have sorely grieved him.
Grieved him. Right.
And shot at him and hated him.
Mm.
Verse 24. But his bow abode.
His bow.
It's like his bow abode in strength. And the arms of his hands were made strong by the hands of the mighty God of Jacob.
Right.
From thence is the shepherd, the stone of Israel.
Right.
Verse 25. Even by the God of thy father, who shall help thee, and by the Almighty, who shall bless thee with blessings of heaven above, blessings of the deep that lieth under, blessings of the breast and of the lamb. The wombs,
right.
Verse 26.
Right. We'll read this last one, then we'll stop it right here, okay? Well, we go to Benjamin. I'm sorry, we still got one. Go ahead.
Verse 26. The blessings of thy father have prevailed above the blessings of my progenitors.
Right.
Unto the utmost bound of the everlasting hills.
Right.
They shall be on the head of Joseph, and on the crown of the head of him that was separate from his brother. Verse 27.
Right. That's the I think we're still on. That was a Manasseh and Ephraim, right? Because that was instead of Joseph, like I said, they were named the two instead of Joseph, right? Go ahead. 27. Now this is the last one, right? Benjamin. Go ahead.
Verse 27.
Right.
Shall raven as a wolf in the
What's
morning.
Benjamin? Benjamin? Raven as a wolf, right? Go ahead.
In the morning he shall devour the prey.
Right.
At night he shall divide the spoil.
Right. Got a plan going on there. Right. I mean, this is what it is. Benjamin shall raven as a wolf, like like a howl, man. That right. In the morning he shall devour that prey because he done hunted all night. Right.
Say he should divide the spoil.
Yeah.
I know what that means. You about to go.
Read that again.
So Benjamin shall raven as a wolf.
Right.
And in the morning he shall devour the prey.
Right.
And at night he shall divide the spoil.
Right. Yeah. He going in the morning, he divide the prey, and then at night he shall divide the spoil. This is calculating what he gonna do with this, man. It's like, and he's gonna divide that prey, man. Like, and then at night, he gonna get this one, he gonna get that one, right?
Okay.
And then said at night, let's go get him. So that sounds like a plan, don't it?
Okay.
So that's a calculated plan person. That's good. That's what the characteristics of Benjamin will be. Benjamin, right? Okay. Right. Go ahead, read verse 28.
Verse 28.
Right.
All these are the 12 tribes of Israel, And this is it, that their fathers spake unto them and blessed them.
Right.
Everyone according to his blessing, he blessed them.
Right. He blessed them according to his blessing. Okay, we'll stop right there, right? And that's why we read that. And of course, we read that last night in Lashwan Kudat's class about how the 12 tribes of Israel, and of course, we're finishing up by saying the 12 tribes of Israel, what they would be, Genesis 49, and where they'd be situated and how they would act. And we're telling them where they would be, from Judah all the way to Issachar, and how Joseph said, this is what y'all gonna be. He was their daddy, so he knew how they acted. You know what I'm saying? So, we got any questions in the chat over there? We're gonna finish up class here, right? Imagine. Blow the horn. Right. Controls. Sir, Wapanya Hakwayami, turn and face the east. Lord's Prayer. Abanawa. Bashmaya. Udash. Ayah. Shimka. Yahweh. Malach. Baba'ah. Tzayah. Ayah. Aisha. Haratazah. Kawa. Ayah. Bashmaya. Talanawa. Nakam. Yawam. Wasalakinawa. Awawapinawa. Asalakinawa. Awawapinawa. Wala'ah. Ayanawa. Vanasaiwa. Abal. Awshayanawa. Mayan. Right. Naka, Amalakwa, Wahala, Walakapara, Nawalim, Aman. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, will be done in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. Forgive us our debts, we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. So be it. Blessings. Psalm 83. Alahaya. Adamiyah. Laka. Takarat. Yal. Shikwat. All. Kayahana. Awabadika. Yahama. Yawan. Ra'ash. Al-Makah. Yarmawa. Sawada. Wayatha. Yatazawa. Albuanika. Ramwa. Lakawa. Anakakida. Magaya. Wala'ah. Yazar. Yakazar, Sham, Yasharala, Awada, Kaya, Natazawa, Laba, Kadwa, Al-Yuwa, Ariyah, Yarkarwathwa, Alahaya, Adawam, Washamai, Alahaya, Mawaba, Wahagariam, Ball, Wamawam, Wamalak, Alashat, Anyashabika, Azawar, Gamash War, Nalawa, Anmam, Ayawa, Sarawai, Abanya Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Aham, Magian, Asiyah, Sharia, Yapyan, Manakal, the Kwashwan, the Sam, Nashamadwa, Bayan, Dara. Ayawa, Yaman, Nadama, Kayathamwa, Nada, Ya, Mawa, Kara, Wakazabak, Wakazazal, Mana'ai, Kanasai, Yakamwa, Call, Nasa, Ya, Kamwa, Ashar, Armawa, Asharasha, Lanawa, Na'awaf, Alahaya, Sayathamwa, Galia, Kwash, Lapanya, Raka'ah, Ka'ash, Ari, Wakalaba, Kalahat, Awarium, Han, Karadaka, Asarika, Wabasa, Wapafka, Kabahalam, Mala'ah, Panayam, Follow one.
For the one.
Waya.
Waya.
Akwashwa.
Kwasha.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yabashwa.
Bash.
Waya Bahalwa.
It's like
Waya
Baya.
Bahalwa.
Hawa.
Aya.
Aya.
Ay. Waya
Aya.
Karapawa.
Our power.
Waya.
Waya.
Ibadwa.
Abadu.
Waya da Hawa.
Waya Danawa.
Kawa. Kaya.
Kaya.
Ata.
Ata.
Shamka.
Shamka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Abadka. Ayawan.
Ayawan.
Akal.
Call.
Arataza.
Arataza.
Keep not thy silence.
Be not thy
O
silence.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Hold not thy
Hold
peace.
not thy peace.
Be not still.
Be not
O Yahweh.
Oh, Yahweh.
Below thine enemy make it
Below
tumult.
thy enemies make a
For
tumult.
they that hate thee
Yeah.
have lifted up their head.
Lift up thy
They
head.
have taken crafty counsel against thy people
Against thy people.
and consulted against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have
They
said,
have said,
Come,
come.
let us cut them off
Let's cut them
from
off.
bigger nations,
Be the nation.
that the name of
The
Israel
name of Israel.
may be no more
No
remembrance.
more remembrance.
For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. Tabernacles of Edom, Israelites, Moab, Agarites, Baal, Ammon, Amalek, Philistines, Habits of Tyre. She was also joined with them that hope the children of Lot. Salah, do unto them, to the Midianites, to Syria, as Jabin, and the brook Kusan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung of the earth. Make their nobles like a red, and Zeb, all the princes of Zabah, the Zabuna, who said, let us take to ourselves house of God in possession. My Yahweh, make them like a wheel, as a stone before the wind, as a fire that burns the wood, as a flame that sets the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. Make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name. O Yahweh, let them be confounded, trouble forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know the vow, whose name alone is Yahweh, Most High, all the earth. The blessings, Barakatah Yahweh, wa Yahweh Shah, wa Makiyala, wa Allah Hayam, Mata Saba'ah, Alawak Yahana, Hawala Yam, Hasarariyam, Aquatasayam, Haka Yayalyam, Haka Watayan, Yahweh, Bashim, Yahushai, Water, Aman. Bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, the angel, the man of Jonah Yohana, the general, the captain, the officer, the troopers, the sisters, Yahweh, the name Yahweh Shai. Thank you. So be it. Sorry. Let's prepare to salute the Torah. How about Shem Yahweh Shai Brakya? Okay. Torah concludes our class in Greenbelt, South Carolina. Anybody want to be anointed? Not, blow the horn. It's good. Let's keep working on that. That's good. All right. Let's close our class. Go ahead.
Man of Israel, Amaju Shabbat, Amaju, Barak, Yahweh Bashim Al Shabrakatah, Azmatah, Sar, precious sisters. Man of Israel, Amaju Shabbat, Amaju, Barak, Yahweh Shamal Alatham Bashim Al Shai, Azmatah, Yadia Matah, class dismissed.